Hi everyone, welcome back to Living Even Keeled. Today I'm going to bring you along sort of a vlog style. I'm actually just dropping the girls off at their summer camp. They did an 8-day, like 3 hours a day camp type of thing. They did 4 days of Disney and 4 days of superhero. I am going to use one of my free times to go to the Goodwill. I haven't been in a long time and I have been wanting to go. Plus we've got the summer challenge coming up. And then I got to get home and work on the kitchen because I don't know where I left off on my updates, but I had to redo my backsplash because I just did not like the way the stencil looked. I was impressed with it. I will tell you that it looked pretty darn good, but it just wasn't quite what I was hoping for. So I'm going to go home and work on some stuff like that. I got to get that kitchen corner cabinet organized because that's where all the overflow went from the open shelving stuff. And I need a car wash. I'm trying to look in my rear view and I see nothing but water spots. But I gotta check the weather because it's been so rainy. So, you know, just regular stuff. My car's actually really filthy on the inside, so I gotta do that too. Lots of stuff, but let's just have some fun at the Goodwill first. All right, everyone. So I am here. You can kind of see it in the background. And for the first time ever, I'm here before it opens. It doesn't open until 9:30. It's just before 9:15 now. Don't they know I am on like a strict timeline of free time? I actually had 2 errands to do. I have to go to the post office too and drop something off. And there's one like right next door. So how convenient. I'll just do both of those and maybe I'll still get a little free time in. So I guess sometimes I just need to say things out loud. I'm gonna go to the post office now, obviously, use my 15 minutes, come back. Hello, time management. Okay, I'm gonna go do that. Okay, I'm back home with just about an hour to go before I have to go pick up the girls. So I'm gonna get a little coffee and show you my haul. Minus a couple things I might use for the Goodwill challenge. If I don't use them, I'll show them to you down the line, but I'm gonna hold them back just in case. But I'm not completely satisfied. I wish there was more. There's stores in the area, but they're all so spread out and I didn't have time to go to more than one. But I do think I want to hit up at least one more before the challenge. But anyway, let me show you the stuff that I know I'm not gonna use. So first, for 50 cents, I got a classic storybook. We have a few of these like treasury of tales Disney books, but we don't have the classics. I don't think my girls have seen any of these, like Peter Pan, Snow White, Alice in Wonderland. So this is going to be all new. There is a little inscription, but I can definitely just tear that page out or just leave it. It doesn't really bother me. But the book is in good condition with no writing and it's the classic. So this one was a great find for only 50 cents. Then for $1, I got this really heavy glass, is it a Stein? It's some sort of like beer mug, but actually I'm gonna be using this for my father-in-law's Father's Day present. I'm gonna make him he likes like the vanilla wafer with the banana cream pudding, and I'm gonna get a recipe I have from my Magnolia cookbook, and it's sort of like a layered trifle thing. I thought it would be cool to give it to him in this. And then this was also only $1. It's just a mixing bowl, but I'm gonna use it as a serving bowl. I have a couple that I always pull out. So like this kind of hobnail-y looking milk glass one, I always pull that out whenever I host for either chips or fruit or whatever. But I thought it would be nice to have another one. They had a few to choose from, but this was a good modest size. The other ones were very large, and so I'm satisfied with this one. And then I was super excited to find these 2 guys. This was 3, this was 2. They're glass canisters with a metal black lid, totally my style. I can see these on my new kitchen. I would say new countertops. They're not new tops, but it's my new kitchen. I know a lot of people like to display like oats and sugar and flour and stuff, and if I were to do that, these are so me. These canisters are perfectly me, but I do already have all my like dried goods easy to grab here in these jars, and so then I thought maybe I'll just end up using it to help style my new open shelves. I do have coffee in a non-glass one because it should be like protected from the light, you know, if you really care that much about coffee, which I do. Another idea I had was in the laundry room, maybe to put our detergent or something in that area. That room has not been touched. It's coming up some point down the line. I'd like to get that shelving a little bit better, but my last 2 finds, and then like I said, I'll show you the rest for the $5 Goodwill challenge. But up here in this corner cabinet, this is my main project today. If I didn't tell you guys yet, I love our new bumpers. We got a pack of 100, which was actually just a little square sheet from Amazon, and they're like a silicone clear. Listen to how quiet this is. Don't you love that? I love these new bumpers. My husband put 2 on all of the doors and drawers, and so everything is set and we still have leftover. So I just love them. And they're clear. Like, I mean, you can still see it, but it's so much cuter than that little brown hexagon one that it used to have. My original idea for this cabinet, to sort of let it be the workhorse cabinet, like the one that we took down, I wanted to do something different. In this inlay, I wanted to put like a piece of sheet metal so that I could have a magnetic surface, and I thought using magnets would be easier because in the other cabinet, I was using tape, and I would just tape up whatever calendars or papers my girls came home with. And I did also have a command hook to hold my calendar that I can flip through all the months and just write my own things down on. But when I was at Home Depot, not only did they not have one that was quite exactly the right size, but sheet metal isn't magnetic. I didn't realize that, but then it dawned on me. I was like, is this magnetic? I was thinking about it. And so I walked to an aisle where I could find a magnet, and it did not work. So I looked up some options, and I just don't really want to spend any more money, you guys. And so I already had this in my little craft cabinet. This is a chalkboard contact paper. I had an entire chalk wall in my previous home. I can link for you. I think I'll just do chalkboard, ditch the idea of magnets, at least for now, and go back to tape because it worked. That way I won't damage anything too, because I wasn't sure how to get the little metal piece up. But I think it'll be fine. That way I can still write notes, which is a feature I didn't have my other one. I can still use my command hook, and then I can close it, but yet still have everything accessible. So this is my project today. This is my newest plant. We were at Kroger and I saw these a few weeks ago and I didn't get one. And so just the other day, my husband and I were alone after taking the girls to camp and I finally did get one. It's the fiddle leaf fig that's oh so popular. Little fiddle, it says here. So I'm gonna learn about it and I'm just so happy to have it. I think it's beautiful. It's tall. There's a couple of spots where I think it would look good. So many, in fact, that I almost want another one. All right, I'm gonna take this small little attachment, my vacuum, and I am just gonna clean out that car real quick. So this is all the trash that was in the car. It's mostly food wrappers and food, lots of tissues. And this is all the stuff from the center console thing and the glove box. I'm gonna see what's what and kind of reorganize that situation out there. Here's the bounty all spread out. All these different wipes, a couple of umbrellas. There's actually still one in the car. A pull-up, napkins, straws and stuff, music, lots of cords. Definitely duplicate stuff here. So I found myself often coming in with all this stuff, more or less, give or take. So I've got the mail, there's always some toy, there are water bottles. They were cold this morning, warm right now. Arts and crafts. So I've been having to struggle to bring all of this in. So I found this bag at Kroger for a nice solution. It's a hard shelled, sort of like a structured tote bag. I guess it would be good for I don't know, breakables, chips, tostada shells. But I'm not gonna use it for my groceries. I'm gonna use it in my car so I can bring all of this type of stuff in one go. And I love how flat it folds, so I can just kind of like slide it under the seat in the back and it's always there. So plenty of space, the girls' sweaters, all that stuff I showed totally fits, and lots of extra room. And then I could just make one trip into the house instead of 4 or 5 trips, or like worry about dropping anything or breaking anything. So I am glad to have found this tote bag at the grocery store. Hi friends, welcome back for round 2. It's the next day and I just wanted to add a little more footage for you guys. I am going to hit up a different Goodwill today because you know they're so far apart and I don't have all the time in the world with this camp. But I just dropped the girls off, so we're gonna go to the second one, and today I'm gonna treat myself to a Starbucks coffee. All right, I am done. I did pretty good. I did much better today than yesterday. So I have to think about what I'm gonna show you when I get home and what I'm gonna save for the Goodwill challenge. But I wanted to show you my organized car because I finally finished vacuuming and everything last night. I had to pause for dinner. I have all my crazy cords. I'm charging and I'm hooked up to the auxiliary so I can hear a podcast. I'm listening to Young House Love. I got everything nice and organized in here. I have these little clips for the headphones until we upgrade to like the wireless ones. All the mints that my family loves. I like breath spray, people like mints, all that kind of stuff. And then down below, I've got the travel first aid kit, a small pocket umbrella because it rains a lot out here, especially compared to where I'm used to. I don't actually even really use it, but just in case I'm with my girls, I don't think they need to be as tough as their mother, but I usually just deal with it if it's not coming down too hard. I have some lotion from Dollar Tree, a change purse. I got this in Hawaii, not just for parking because I don't usually need parking change out here, but like gumball machines and stuff for the kids. Some wipes, these are just water wipes, and then this little envelope from Dollar Tree has a lot of different gift cards and car wash cards. Things I don't want to clutter up the wallet, but that's good to have when you're on the go. And then in here, I really streamlined and I just have 2 things. I got this for free for purchase of like 3 qualifying products. We needed lots of band-aids and I don't need this in the house because I already have one. So I put it in the car and I was able to consolidate a lot of the little pouches I had. So I have feminine products, hair ties, like extra napkins and a plastic fork and some straws and things that we might need on the go. Then I also have like a paper bag in there. There we go. Just in case somebody gets car sick. That happened only once to Olivia and then once when Violet was a little baby. I am home and I'm cleaning up after myself, putting everything away nice and neat. See how long this lasts. There we go. Here's what I came home with that I can confidently show you today that won't spoil any future videos. 2 shirts, we had half off, or this is actually a dress. This could be worn out, but it's definitely something I will wear around the house when it's summer because there is a clear distinction between spring and summer out here that I cannot believe. Where I'm from like March to October, it's basically all the same. But summer is much hotter, so I like to wear dresses. Anyway, this was an Old Navy original. This was $2.50. This was $2.50. I've had shirts very similar like this in the past. Sometimes they start to feel a little tight. I had them like pre-baby, and then once they go in the dryer, sometimes they shrink. So this one's not my original size. It's a little looser, so I'll have plenty of room. This bag was so soft. It's faux leather, I'm sure. There's no brand or anything, but it's just like a hobo slouchy bag. I love brown and tan bags, and it was just worn in so perfectly, so I couldn't pass that one up. That was $3. And then I got this pack of notebooks for me and the girls, just plain paper. They're always asking for paper, so 3 of those for $1. And then this book was on my TBR list. I actually requested it and then I didn't pick it up in time, so it was $2 and I most likely won't keep it, but I'm glad to read it. I wish it was only $1. I almost always shop on half off day, but it's been getting so crowded and it's hard to get out there on the weekends with the whole family home and stuff. We've been wanting to do other things, so I didn't get half off everything. So there are 2 things I didn't show you from yesterday's haul and 4 things, actually kind of 5, from today's haul. One of them is a pair that I'm not showing you because I have to kind of think things through really quickly, think about what I'm gonna do for the Goodwill challenge video, and then I'll show you all the rest because I'm not exactly sure which direction I wanna go, if I wanna do a DIY or something like that. So whatever I don't show you, I will share either on that video or on Instagram or something. You'll end up seeing what I bought. But if you wanna see a lot of the stuff that I thought was cute, but maybe overpriced or I just didn't need and didn't buy, once again, check out Living Even Keeled at Instagram, and I will put it there in my stories for 24 hours. You can kind of see all the other stuff that caught my eye, but that did not come home with me. So thank you guys for watching this vlog, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.